Just a little sound check. Alright. We all know Military Tycoon, if you play it. If you play the game, an update comes out every Saturday. Well, for me, I don't know, because some time zones are day ahead from Eastern Standard Time, which is my time zone. But the YF-23 has been added to the game. And for those who don't know what the YF-23 is, the YF-23 was the canceled plane, was the canceled fighter jet to be F-22. The YF-23 in original, the name YF-22, was in a competition to see who would be in the Air Force. And though the YF-23 would take off for some flights, and I've looked at it, it says that there's only 2 that were built. I don't believe this. Don't believe that. But could be right. The F-22, aka this plane, beat this plane at a competition. And I'm going to showcase this plane and Military Tycoon, let you know a little history of it. First, the durability test. Wait, no. First is not the durability test. The first is what happened. So, the update. So, these are the main things you can do for grinding. It's another grindy event, but it's an easy one. Like, look, they're doing this to promote death matches because Military Tycoon really needs an update log in their game so we can know the history of updates instead of going to the website or going to announcements. The history of the announcements in the Discord channel. Be very short and simple, but this is a new way to promote the death matches, which got updated for those who didn't know. It looks like a just a little island. It's more of a cargo island. I'm gonna show you. Deathmatch about to happen soon. So, if you win a deathmatch, you get 200,000 points. If you lose, die in deathmatch, you get 75,000 points. So when it says join deathmatch, they're lying. You gotta die in deathmatch. So yeah, for those of you that like to corner kick with your ride shields, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna get no points for that. Oof. I don't know why Military Tycoon's lying about that. And you'll get 500 points for killing soldiers or NPCs. For killing other players' soldiers, NPCs, or another player. And I believe you'll still get points for grabbing loot crates to rob the banks, because that's a part of the traditional grindy. Instead of calling it traditional, I would now call it the grindy event style, which is basically the traditional style to get something in Military Tycoon. You want the Aqua event came back. That was the traditional grindy style. Okay, like I was saying, but this is the new deathmatch. It looks more realistic. It's an FPS shooter game. Now, what I recommend to bring to this deathmatch is an M249, a shield, a first aid kit, and the AA-12. The AA-12 is the best gun in the game, hands down, when it comes to combat-wise with other players. When it comes to vehicle-wise, I will. Damn! The sniper. Almost died. And I died. But if I were to die, I would have got 70,000 points. If you were to win, you would get 200,000 points. That's just a little demonstration of the deathmatch. I didn't have the first aid kit on the 3-item hotbar, so that's why I lost. I'm totally not making an excuse, because I'm not making excuses. But now that we got over with the YF-23, then the YF-22, which was originally for that won the competition, we changed to F-22. So, call it the F-23, YF-23. Yeah. But we do have some callbacks to this plane with, where is it? ATF. which I believe what it was supposed to be designed for in the U.S. Air Force. It's canceled. I don't know. They should bring it back because I've heard it's got super stealthy things, and I'm gonna bring more to the game. So durability test. You gotta start off with a durability test. Now, I have this at level 30. Why are you killing me? I don't get this. Get out of my face. What is wrong with you? Fly off, you pest. Bro, two could play that game. Two could play that game. Which one is it? Yes, this one. No. Two could play that game. Okay. He left. Weirdo. But, not around the regular carrier, I can actually show it. Where is it? YF-23. Boom. Now, this is classified as a super fighter. It gives the green screen technology UI with the meters you're up in the air, the angle that you're at, and the vehicle's percentage of health. I think it's on most of. I think this is on most of the super fighters. Like all super fighters. Only no, all super fighters actually. Only the exceptions of the Su-57 and Su-47, I think. I never used the Su-47. I'm just thinking off of lines. And the Spitfire Gold. But the F-16 and other iconic planes or items or vehicles military Tycoon. Some tanks have it as well. Now, I have this at level 30, so mine is. But I will show you how durable it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? It was at 6 when I really test this out. Huh? Maybe they nerfed it during time. But it's 5. That's low decent durability. But this is basically the Silkfire's missile just divided up, because the YF-23 does do great damage. If it's at level 1, it's going to start off at 165 as its top speed. But for me, I have it at 206 as its top speed. This thing has a 180 gun, meaning shoots straight, doesn't shoot a 360 gun. Shoots straight, so if you're lucky, or if you're going slow and you're just shooting, I forgot the name. Stationary targets, you'll get a lot of hits. The gun is good. The missiles are good. Ah, yes! Test rat. So if I were to shoot my... yes. Yo! What the... Test dummy. What the f... Like I was saying, the rewards in this are 5k cash, 25 gems, the assassin soldier, and an RPG soldier. So, congratulations. I now have every single soldier in the game. The assassin soldier was all I needed. And I don't know what to do with them. Hold on, let me just fuse them. Let me fuse to something better that we don't really need. Just make them to star soldiers. Make you a superstar. Did I get another hacker? What the heck? Oh no. Wait. Huh? Oh, that's level 10. That's my level 10 hacker from the original event. Just gotta flex off my OTs from being in the original hacker event. That scavenger hunt. I did not need any YouTube videos at all because at the time I thought nobody made YouTube videos about Military Tycoon. Yeah. That's all the soldiers I could use. 40? That's enough soldier space for me. Could almost use it into a 2 so I can get 2-star in, but that'd be a long time to just get 3-star. Okay. Let me bring up the cinematic card soldiers, aka the soldiers that have that cool card behind them, like the assassin soldier, and the whole animated stuff, or the grenader with the tossing the grenade in the air. So, if you're in the Military Tycoon questing, you'll see it says shock missiles. What does this mean? I forgot the whole term. I just forgot, but I know what it does. These missiles disable. So if you're locked onto a vehicle and you hit it with your missile, no flares. Well, I don't think this thing was locked on the ground airfield. But if you were to hit someone while you're locked onto them, it would disable all of their weapons. I'm talking missiles, flares, guns, reloading, and yeah, I said flares as well. Yeah, you can get them fast. Now, the whole missile shock thing has a cooldown, so it's not gonna disable those weapons forever. And you're gonna know this because there's gonna be a cool electric effect around the plane. I could show it. So, say if I were to attack the biplane. Like you can see, there's some electric, and you got some lightning sounds and this and that. Hear it again. See the whole electric sound. This is the fighter biplane, not the 2-seater one. Not the 2-seater one. I'm talking about the fighter one, the one with the missiles and guns. As you can see, it had a whole shocking effect. So that biplane with the missiles and guns and flares, it was all disabled. Now there is a cooldown to that disable on the weapons, and there is also a cooldown to the missiles, so you don't just spam missiles and the timer just boop, you just go back up again. Give it some time. Now, when I said why missiles are great, they do great damage. Hold on, I was blindside real quick. But the missiles do good damage. That's what I meant by if it were to be the Silkfire's missile divided. Speaking of Silkfire, I'm gonna take that thing right out. Hope that YF-23, that killed me still in there, because I'm coming for it. I'm gonna see who's better. I don't think this thing is better than the Silkfire. Kinda. It is better than the Silkfire. That's in my opinion. Because if you're in a Silkfire and you get hit by it, what are you gonna do? Now, I will give the Silkfire this pro. I will give the Silkfire pro because it can outrun the missile with its top speed already. If you get the level 50 upgrade at 247, if you get the 50 upgrade. Wait, no, not 270, 236, I believe. Yes, 236 at level 50. You can outrun it and pressure flares. So it's kind of debatable. So in the comments, what do you think? Do you think the Silkfire is better or the YF-23? I still kind of think it's the YF-23, but that's the whole thing of the YF-23. Now, should you get this fighter jet if you play Military Tycoon? well, you come to the right place. You should. It is a great secondary or first powerful use of a plane if you don't have a powerful plane. It's good. It's a give me a minute plane when it hits another plane. So it could stop them. The plane's good. Get it. It's a good prize. It's an easy grind. And yeah. But before I go, I'll show you a way to do this without the death matches. So death matches take around 20 minutes to start. Now, if you were go to like the buildable fortress, and you have like a bunch of strong soldiers, like the elite soldier, two elite soldiers, juggernauts, grenadiers, and meditators, whatever's your choice. And if you would just go around this one little base, you can get a lot of kills. You can rack up a lot of kills, and mind you, that this thing, that the what the heck? But like I said, mind you, that this thing right here, that this is gonna help you. But mind you, oh yes, I was talking about what I said about mind you. When I said when I mind you, I'm talking about it's 500. So that's 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 off for 2 soldiers, and there's a lot of 2 soldiers in there, so you're gonna get a lot. But since my character's movement is no longer broken, I'm gonna say what you should do. Now, obviously, you don't want to get killed early. But I guess if you're scared and if you're a cheater, and if you have the attack dog, you can use the attack dog thing, because the explosive sniper method of it being used is banned. So you can still use it. What? I already have the thing, so I don't really need it. But it's kind of odd that they made it so that the Pacific way you grind and update. Not, I keep on getting messed with these videos because I'm getting distracted. But like I said, the reason they made this the deathmatch thing is so people can pay attention to the deathmatch thing. Because I believe the deathmatch was added in like a big update, like the, I don't know, I believe Silkfire or something like that. So people are obviously going to focus on the bigger thing, obviously, and not the small things. Because most people don't have access to Discord and they don't see the full update log. So that's what my thing is to Military Tycoon suggesting. Make a update log so people can know the last update in the month, the last 4 updates in the month or so. So they can know the full thing and the full effect. This, I mean, it's pretty obvious from this. They want to promote the deathmatch because they didn't think of it. But that's overall for this update review. I don't like the update in the way of it was delivered. This is a very great plane, and all of the Kickstarter challenges that it's had, being replaced by the F-22 winning. These 2 guys going up to do this, but this guy won over this guy. Pretty nice. I don't like this update. I don't like the way to grind it. Military Tycoon needs to just focus on making like a good grindy way of updating. like I want to say scavenger hunt. I'd rather have the traditional do this and that for points than the scavenger hunt. But the last time we had like a update that was as in like the Su-47 update or the Gold F-35 or Gold AC-130 update with the Commander X thing and lore and the whole save the hostages and get through all these types of things where it goes to easy, medium, hard. Like I feel like the F-22, the YF-23 I meant, had potential for that type of update, but I don't think Tycoon really looked into it. They just said, we're going to focus on this plane a lot, we're going to make it the traditional grindy way, and also in the traditional grindy way, we're going to promote our deathmatch that nobody notices because nobody even plays deathmatches. All people do is just spawn to the game, get in their best pack of soldiers, their weapons, and get into the strongest plane like the Silkfire, Gold F-35, Apache, F-20, F-18, and probably the YF-23. Most players, what I'm saying is most players just go to planes. They go to fighter jets, not even planes. Fighter jets. Nobody even cares about the Apache. It's an underrated vehicle. That's it. I'm just ending it off if you were misguided from me going away from the topic of this video. Yes, you should get the YF-23 Military Tycoon. It's a good plane. If you have a better plane than it could be a good secondary plane. But if you don't have a good plane, this is the plane that you need if you want to have a good Air Force in this game. Cut!